What's going on, Noodles? Welcome back to another Let's Play series. This time we're taking on Total War Medieval 2. And I love this game. I'm excited to share this with you, just to kind of show what we're going to be doing. We are going to be playing as the Danes. Now, I've never actually played Denmark before, so this is a first for me. And another first is that we'll be playing on hard difficulty for both battle and regular difficulty. I normally play on medium, but I figured for a series, let's see how well I can do or how poorly I can do with this. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the journey.
Denmark and its people have grown far beyond their Viking past. The tenacity of the country has now been turned towards forming a kingdom, with conquest and colonization replacing raids and spoils.
Oh man, look at that. Although I feel the video is the same for everybody. Good lord.
Ferocious in battle, the Danish people have lost none of their past expertise at war. However, a country requires not only a warrior, but a statesman to lead it to greater glory.
How about that? Gotta love that intro. Gotta love those like Gregorian chants. Oh, it's awesome. All right, and now we are on the map. See, everything's got fog of war. I'm not turning that off. We're gonna keep that on because I don't feel like cheating or anything like that. Nor I normally don't do that anyway in any of my playthroughs. So, the Danes. Look at this. So Denmark. I've never played Denmark. This is gonna be fun and interesting. From my understanding, though, they have pretty good melee troops.
Ready to trade. Yes.
Ooh, something does seem off. 1 second. Alright, after that little bit of technical difficulties, it looks like we cannot have the widescreen box ticked. I thought that I was using a widescreen monitor. I guess it doesn't matter for this, so no, never mind. So I had to fix the setting. Anyway,
my king.
let's take a look here and see what we can do. So I definitely want to try and get a battle in, at least one battle in the first episode, and I'm sure we can pull that off. These episodes aren't going to be super long, but I know depending on what we do in the episode and where we go, what we fight, because battles can take a while sometimes. So I want to make sure we at least get our battles in. We'll see some diplomacy stuff, and then whatever I decide to do on the map itself. So, given the fact that we are here, I know the smart thing would be to move up here and take over this, which is what we will do. But I want to establish a foothold here at Hamburg. I know the Holy Roman Empire is going to come after my ass for that. But we like to live dangerously.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm going to move these guys forward over here.
March. We move on. Orders, my lord.
And I'm going to push these guys over the border. I'm not going to siege it just yet, though, because I want to make sure these guys are connected. And then I'm going to bring our leader. I'm going to leave those peasants there and connect him with Captain Thomas. So we're going to get everybody together and have a semi-stacked army to take over Hamburg. It's going to be a bit overkill because they just got a couple spear militia, it looks like. and some peasant archers, which honestly, with just Prince Charles alone, we could take
Yes,
that.
Lord.
And then I could take King Knud. I think that's how you say it. King Nud or King Knud. And we can take him up here to take Oslo and then Stockholm. Because we're definitely going to secure this. As far as strategy goes, I'll make sure I get these guys good. I always do a growth policy because I feel like the taxes are a lot better. If you look at how the taxes kind of change from 1090, with growth they lower it to 837. So we want to boost our economy here. We want to grow this place. I also do not let the AI manage stuff as far as buildings and things go, because they always overbuild and build some weird crap. So we're not going to do all that. First off, I think we'll go ahead and just build us a church. I think that would be the best move to do there.
How may I
We have our
serve?
cardinal here, and I'm just going to move him around the road over
As you
here.
wish.
Your Majesty.
And our princess, we're going to start moving her down, because
Yes.
I'm going to try and
I
use
shall
her
ride
to
on
make an
tomorrow,
alliance
my
with the
lord.
Holy Roman Empire. We will see what happens with
Yes.
that, though. And then we have our spy. Our spy, I'm going to move him over
Moving
here just so we can go ahead and scope
Until
this area out.
morning, Lord.
I don't think we have to worry about anybody here yet, so I'm not going to use that. And then over here, Admiral John, just to get a lay of the land, I'm going to scope him out over here so we can kind of look at England. And with that, I think, oh, we do
Ready
have
to
our
trade.
merchant here. I'm going to move him up here. He's going to trade this stuff. This is amber, I believe. Merchant toke. Take a toke. All right, I think that pretty much does it for our first turn. Can't do much else.
What?
Ah, damn, off to a great start. So, I should have just taken it. I should have just taken it. Well, damn.
Orders, my lord.
I only represent my people.
Yes.
Like, I
am
could
a soldier
attack
of the
him,
Reich.
but that's going to put me right at war with them, and I don't want to be at war with them just
Yes, Lord.
yet. I'm going to move these
Forward!
guys down anyway.
Yes. Men,
I'm going to move
march.
them together just in
Forming one
case.
force.
We're going to see something, because I know they're going to attack these guys. But if we get a good chance, maybe,
God serve.
just maybe, we can hold them
On
off.
my way.
I doubt it,
Ready
but
to
you know.
trade. Setting up a trade route.
All right, we got him trading amber now, so we'll generate some income with that. I'm going to bring
Sire.
you up here.
Moving into position.
I thought I was going to take it on the second turn, but I guess I should have just went the first time. Oh well.
What do you require of me?
I'm going to bring her
With
over here
pleasure.
because we're going to use her for an alliance. And then I'm just
Where to?
kind of traveling the
As
map with
ordered.
Admiral John here.
Set sail.
And we're going to recruit some town militia from here just so we can get that going. And okay, we have our small church. We need to do land clearance. I'm not going to put a brothel there just because I don't know. I might not. Brothels are kind of weird sometimes, and they give negative traits to generals if they sit there too long, so other than that, we're pretty much done with our turn again. So he backed off. Oh, that's good. That's good for us. Okay, cool. Take Hamburg. And that is exactly what we are going to do. That's what we want. So
Orders, my lord.
I'm going to attack you. It looks
Marching
like he
to
actually
battle with
attacked though.
pride,
So
Lord.
we're gonna
Yes,
get a
surrounding and
ram.
besieging the settlement.
and some ladders, and we'll get 1 siege tower.
The siege is ongoing, my lord.
So cool. Okay. That kind of worked out, Noodles. What do you think? And then I'm going to get our diplomat going here. Can't get any more of those guys. We're going to wait for that to finish.
Yes.
Just kind of
Very
keep
good,
moving
Lord.
him up. I'm just using him to
Continuing
scout the
on
land.
Tomorrow. How may I serve?
And then you can just
Of
come over
course, my
here.
On
Just
my way.
use up his moves. I don't know.
Reaching until morning.
With cardinals and stuff, we use them to take
God's
out
servant.
heretics and witches and stuff like that, but there's nothing going on in our area just at the moment, so I'm just using him to make sure
How
our
nice.
land turns from 84% Catholic to 100% if we can make it that way, so we can keep our good standing with the Pope here. So we're just checking out the land. I'm just using him honestly as a scout ship. So he's just gonna go around the coast here, and we're just gonna get a view, a little view of what's going on here in the map. So we got him there. Let's move
Your
her
Majesty.
down some more. Let's see where the road is. I know their capital. So I've played the Holy Roman Empire before. Their capital is like over
Traveling.
here. Yeah,
Yes.
it's over here.
I shall ride
So I'm
on
gonna have
tomorrow,
her
my lord.
keep going down that road.
Continuing tomorrow.
All right. So far, so good. Winter time. So we're about to take that castle.
Sire, moving quietly.
There's Oslo. I want him to do it, like to go in, but at 50% chance we could lose our spy, and I don't want to lose our spy first thing.
Good Lord.
So I'm just gonna let him go that way.
God's servant.
And then we're still working on this area, so I'm just gonna
As
bring
you
him up
wish.
and bring him up.
Of course. my
Make sure that he uses up all his movements, because I feel like that
Where
does
to?
something. And then we're just going to continue
my
to
lord.
scope around here, just to see what's around. So one strategy I'm thinking of doing, we're definitely going to take Hamburg. That's going to be like our castle. We'll hold this as a defensive position from the rest of everybody else. I might try to take this, but I might not. I believe that place is called Stettin. Yes, or Stettin. It's okay. I usually transform it into a city or a town and make it like a port area. So we could have that as a port. We'll have Oslo up here as another castle for training or for recruitment and stuff, because we can just train them there and bring them down to our area here. Because Aarhus, we're going to use that as our city. This is our capital. I'm not changing this to anything different. We're going to keep it as is. I'm going to get another diplomat going, and we're going to get our market. Or not a market. What's slower? Not slower. I can't even talk. We're going to do... Let's get a church. So we just have a full-on church. We get good with our populace. We get good with the Pope that way.
Yes. Moving quietly.
And as far as our
What do you
princess,
require of me?
Frankfurt. Here we go.
Traveling.
Blocked. We blocked from. There ain't nobody there.
An honor, my lord.
So we're going to go here.
Do I seek a suit?
And we're going to try and do some trade rights and map information, and we're gonna ask for their map information. So they don't want to give us map information. They will do trade rights. Let's see if we can get some money out of them. Let's try 400. Nope. Not gonna happen. Or not tribute. Single payment. 200. It's always good to try and get some kind of money from them. Let's try 100. Okay. They'll give us 100 maybe. Let's see. We offer?
I accept this extortionate deal, but it shall... Until next time.
We got 100 gold from them. I'll take that. Okay, so next we can
Not
try
somewhere
and
a
see if we can
lady
marry
should be
her
going.
off. Maybe to do an alliance that way, but
Yes,
we'll
Lord.
see. I think this turn though, we're going to take this settlement. So got our land clearance, diplomat. Path was blocked by our spy,
Sire,
but they're good now. We're gonna bring our
At your
diplomat
service.
down,
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
and we're actually gonna move them. This one is gonna come over here, so I'm just gonna set their path.
My lord.
Admiral John, we're good. And our next diplomat, we're gonna move him this way. We're gonna try and get some trade going with some of the other nations, so that way we have that. And hopefully, maybe form an alliance. We'll see how everything goes.
Yes.
But for now, I think it's time for us to attack. We got enough troops. I think we're going to be good. We're going to take...
Yes, Lord.
We're definitely going to run in and
Confronting
take
the enemy.
this. I could auto-resolve this, but seeing how this is our first battle,
We
let's
have
fight it.
chosen the field.
I
Now,
don't particularly
let the
like to
battle begin.
play the sieges because sometimes the frame rate can get kind of weird. Even on a modern PC like I have, it can drop and be weird. Look at that. We got to get our speech in, so first battle of the series.
I
Here's
will
our
see you
speech.
strike down our foes in the name of the church and Saint Peter. They deserve no better.
Is that it? Short and sweet then, okay. Let's start our deployment. So let's see. I do have the camera speed slow, so we can get some cool shots, or at least try to get some cool shots. If I want to speed it up, I can just hold shift and it works, so no biggie. So let's take a look at our troops here. One thing I like to do is trying to get everybody where they need to go. So this guy, we're gonna move him up kind of front and center. And as we see, this is a castle, so this isn't like the other settlements where it's just wooden palisades or whatever. And it looks like they wrecked the walls. How'd they do that? They didn't have anything. Or did they send the ram over there on the wall or something? Like, what in the world did the Germans do to these guys? I'm gonna bring them over to the broken wall. Just gonna send them that way. And then we're gonna have a couple ladder troops here. Another ladder. Well, actually, now Norse archers are pretty good for light infantry if we want to use them for that. I don't want to use them as such for our ladders, so I'm gonna put the spear militia. Let's have them pick it up. Hold on, let's get a little closer. There we go. Little mouse finagling. We're gonna have them attack that side. And then we're gonna have these two groups a little faster. Okay. Let's have these guys over here. And then these guys. All right, we had to increase the movement speed just a little bit more. It is very slow, and it was a lot slower than I thought. Like, this is not bad, because I want to be able to make sure if we were to zoom in just to kind of look at our boys, that it's not going to be like super zoomy like this or something, you know? Anyway. But I want to make sure I have enough speed for combat, movement, and all that stuff. So let's get all of our archers together. So, oh, these guys are here. Ugh. They put all my archers like on things. Kind of weird. Okay, you grab the ram. You grab that. Now, all of our archers. I'm going to put all the peasant archers in one group. We're just going to have them Spread out in a 4 stack. 4 rows. Go ahead and group those guys, and then we're going to get these guys together and group them because they're going to be a team as well. I'm actually going to move them forward a little bit and move these guys up a little bit. All right, so all of our infantry should be good now. As far as our knights, I think that's it. What do you think, Noodles? I think this is a good strategy. This should be good. Let's start it. First battle into the series. Let's see what we can do. Let's climb these walls. Go, my men! Take over the city! Just issue out our attack orders here. Oops. Scale the walls! Actually, let's bring you guys over here so they're not like head first into them like these guys are going to be. And then what we will do is bring these guys forward some more. And we'll bring I guess we could leave them there for now. I don't want them getting shot at, so like these guys are getting pelted right now. Go, my men! Not Gerald, they killed Gerald! The rain almost makes it look like it's just a bunch of arrows, but here come the fire arrows. Alright, double time, everybody. Everybody that can muster it. Run to those walls, get up there. We got a bunch of archers here.
Lord be praised. Our siege towers are at the walls.
Ah, damn. They took out our thing.
Siege towers are at the walls. Our
That's
enemy
okay.
have no
We'll bring them over here. They took out our
battles
ram
are
though.
now in place. Walls are no match for the fury of the north.
Let's bring these guys out. Alright, run boys, run. We'll start bringing them up. We're at least scaling the walls now, guys. We're scaling the wall. These guys have disappeared, so they're no longer here. To be honest, because they did that, looks like we got the spear militia here. Actually, I'm going to bring these guys here. I can hear the bells.
Our men
Archers are
winning the
running.
battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Do it like true Viking raiders. So we're gaining momentum. We're at least taking the walls. Let's kind of bring these guys down. Keep going, men. Bring these guys down too. Once these guys scale the walls, we'll be able to kind of try and take them out. Take them out, men. Our guys are steady, so that's good. These guys are wavering. Goodness. The carnage, people, the carnage. Since we don't have the gate just yet. We're gonna need to bring some troops in for the gate. I think that's what I'm gonna do with these guys. So you guys come and take the gate. That way we can get the rest of our troops in here, because if not, they're just kind of chilling right now. Okay, let's move everybody up. All right, we're gonna bring them that way. And now we're gonna bring these guys in. All right, my boys are in. Cool. We're gonna bring them forward so they're not getting pelted by arrows anymore, because that's exactly what's happening right now. We're gonna bring these guys to attack them. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Don't go that way. Oh, they got one guy stuck up here.
The battle is very much in our favor.
I'm just gonna
If we
make them
remain
run
true
into
and
him.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
They'll start attacking them once they get close. So we can do that. Now they're getting out. There we go. And we'll bring these guys in to close the gap on them trying to scale the walls again. Double time, men. Let's check on our boys over here. So it looks like they're doing all right. Goodness. See, I want to take this castle. We take this castle and then we can get some even better troops, because then we can start
Only
actually
half the
training
enemy
Viking
force
raiders and stuff
remains.
and getting our army where it needs to actually be. And then we go and take the north. We take the rest of the Scandinavian territories. That's the plan, at least. Gotta love the music to this game, though. Ah, there they come! Alright, boys, let's go over here, actually. If y'all could move over here. Let's speed it up just a tad for a minute, just to get them over. Oh no! Why are you routing? What the hell? Ah. Alright then. If that's how y'all want to play that, let's bring these boys up then.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Alright, we've taken the gate, right? Yeah, we got the gate. So let's bring these guys, and these guys. I'm just gonna bring them in. We'll put them towards the middle here. Alright. These guys are warmed up, so they're not doing too bad. We're gonna start scooting them this way. They can just walk. I'm not gonna double time them. Alright, let's back up. Get these guys. One thing I do not like about this game is just its camera. I appreciate the modern titles for their camera, at least. Let's bring in the fresher guys. I mean, if that one archer wants to die, I guess. Yep, okay. So bring them in. We're gonna line them up so they can go toe to toe with these spearmen. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are thinking of doing, but okay. And he's dead. Look at that. All right, these guys are tired, so I'm just gonna kind of keep them back for reserves. I'm gonna have these guys go forward. Let's form up. Just kind of want to watch the... Ooh, they're charging. Go! Ooh! Damn! They killed him. These guys are eager and these guys are winded, so I need to make sure I get some troops up here quick. Alright, let's see if I can... I want to see if I can close them in. See if we can box them. If we can box them, we'll spear them to death that way. Alright, these spear militias are pretty good, so we're going to bring them forward for reinforcements. Other than that, everybody else should be in now, right? Nope. What is this? What in the AI?
The battle is very much in our favor.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Excellent.
Ah, well, we at
Our
least killed
men
their
have taken
captain.
control of
That's
the Lord.
good.
We have lost control of the castle.
Let's bring them in. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just trying to like path them out. I forget the pathing in cities are like wonky. We're at least taking over. All right, let's bring them in. We're gonna close them out. Ooh, buildings, camera. Let's get them forward. Come on, boys. Do a little better than that. This dude's still fighting. I said over here. Get your butt over here. Come on, Gerald. Alright. They're very tired, so I'm just using them just to kind of stab the backs of these guys. It should be good enough to get the rest of this. Tired, winded, very tired, so we won. The castle is ours. Hamburg is ours. It's not German, it's Danish. Well, we lost 235 men, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's not too bad. Given my first hard battle, and it was a siege instead of an open field, so, and I prefer open field battles compared to sieges. But we took it. We got Hamburg, guys. Look at that, Noodles.
Their doom has befallen
And
them. I have taken their lands.
like, I want to occupy it. We'll just occupy it. Yeah, give us some chivalry there instead of dread. Ooh, I got 4 longboats. What? Okay, so here's what Pasta is thinking. We've taken Hamburg. This is strictly going to be a point of defense from the rest of Europe here. Now, what that means is I'm going to have this place pretty heavily guarded as best as I can and can afford it, while we try to build the economic powerhouse that we need to supply an even larger army few turns in. Now typically I play my games rather slow and take my time. I am going to do that somewhat with this series, but not to the point where it's like super boring and we don't do a whole lot within the turn. This game can get boring on some turns because there may not be any battles that get fought. You don't want to be constantly at war all the time, even though the game is called Total War. You want to try and finagle some kind of diplomacy here and there in what you're trying to do. We also don't want to piss the Pope off too much and get excommunicated. Although I do wear that as a badge of honor because, you know, sometimes it's necessary just to be excommunicated so we can take advantage of the other Catholic nations and not even care what the Pope thinks or says. But with the Holy Roman Empire at our south, nobody ever tends to invade these areas. It's the same as if we were playing as England or Britain. Nobody ever, like, it's very rare. And from my understanding, it's the same thing on like very hard difficulties and other difficulties that people play. They never invade the British Isles. They'll invade this place. Okay. They'll invade this place. France will definitely invade this place. And I know Milan's like right over here. They're like the big jerks of this freaking game. And they always try to attack anybody around them. So even in my England playthrough, I had like these areas and I was fighting off France and the Holy Roman Empire and Milan and all that because I didn't care and I just pissed off everybody. So I'm trying not to do that as the Danes, even though Viking wise it would be more fun to do so. But the strategy that I'm going to try and do, we're going to build our powerhouse. We're going to take over the rest of this. I'm going to send an army or two, if I can get 2 armies going, to England. And we're going to take over England, Viking style. We're just going to raid them. That's the plan. I'm going to try and send that. Once we take over England and we have a foothold here, I don't know if I'll take this castle. I might, just so I have an area over here. I don't know if I'm going to take these lands. I could, but I feel like I always end up going to war with either whoever's here or with France. I don't want to get at a war with France. We're not going to try and have a war on multiple fronts because that can just get irritating and annoying, and it is very hard to even maintain that. Even on medium play, it's just not hard, but it's tedious because you just get attacked from everywhere. Now our plan is to dominate, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So first things first is we're going to get our castle rebuilt. We're going to build roads. So that's only going to take a turn. We're going to build roads there. We're building our church here, and we got a diplomat there. And we're going to start building an army to go and take Oslo. And then, but we're also going to have a standing army here to make sure we take out any invaders and such. Again, Hamburg is specifically our recruitment center for now until we can take Oslo and turn it into a castle. And then we're going to have Stockholm. Right? Yeah, Stockholm is over here, I believe. We're going to take Stockholm, and that's going to be another trading port. We might, if we can, take that army and go and take Helsinki, which is over here, and we'll pretty much have the entire Nordic lands and the north. And then if we want to, we can move into Russia and start taking out Russia. Now, Russia is Orthodox, so we don't even have to worry about the Pope. We'll actually, I believe, gain favor with the Pope taking out Russia. So if we can manage it, the best thing we want to try and do, our first step in our plan is going to be to take over Scandinavia. And in this little part of Scandinavia, if we can, we're going to get merchants on everything over here as best we can, or as many as it'll let us make. And then we're going to start building an army, or 2 armies rather, because I'm going to try and take it out with 2 instead of 3. Because having 3 armies, we're going to have 2 armies as our invasion of England. We're going to have one army as our standing army here at Hamburg to defend off the south and protect us from the Holy Roman Empire, Poland, and whoever else. I might take this area and turn it into a town and just have that as, you know, a village town or something. If not, I would keep it as a castle just for its another border point in a sense. But I feel like if we were to take over here and take Antwerp and Bruges, we could take them and turn those into some economic places too. I'm not sure, because again, if we take this over, we're going to be dealing with the rest of Europe over here. I don't want to deal with Spain. I don't care about dealing with the Moors right now. And, you know, I'm not going to be going to take over this. Our win requirements are to have 45 settlements and Jerusalem. So my plan of attack is to not deal with these guys as much as I have to. Instead, they can attack me all they want. I'm going to hold a main defensive point here at Hamburg. I will do what I can to try and keep this. We'll have this as our economic powerhouse. We're going to take over Britain and make it our economic powerhouse. So Britain and Ireland, the British Isles, I guess you call the whole thing that, I'm not sure. Anybody from England, you can correct me and let me know. But we're going to take over this whole area and turn this into an economic powerhouse as well. It's going to be all cities, no castles. And then we're going to move into Russia. We're going to take over Russia, which Russia itself is so big and they have like, it takes forever just to get to certain places. So it's going to be fun trying to do all that. But if we can take over Russia, I'm going to move my armies south and we're going to start taking over like the Turkish areas and stuff down here. Maybe we might try to take Constantinople. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure as far as how far I want to take this. I just know for this playthrough, our main goals, Scandinavia, British Isles, and Russia. Those are the key places I want to take over. And with that, and our strategy plan, I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode. Thank you, Noodles, for coming by. Please leave a like if you liked the video. If you disliked it, please let me know in the comments what I could do better. And please remember to subscribe, share the video, and tell your friends. Trying to grow the community, join the Discord and come and talk to us in there. Other than that, Noodles, have a wonderful rest of your day or night and stay safe out there. I'll catch you in the next one.